A very good morning, my dear students of class 7. Today in kingdom classification we'll be doing the 6th part, okay, and this is the final part of this chapter. Already we have studied about the vertebrates and their types. In this video we'll be learning about the invertebrates, and we'll be learning about all the phyla, that is Porifera, Coelenterata, Platyhelminthes, Nemathelminthes, Annelids, Arthropods and its types, mollusks and Echinoderm. So here is the division of invertebrates: Porifera, Coelenterata, Platyhelminthes, Nemathelminthes, Annelids, Arthropoda, mollusks and Echinoderms or Echinodermata. The members are called Echinoderms. This is not there in your book, but it is important. Arthropoda is further divided into 4 subgroups: Crustacea, Myriapoda, Arachnida and Insecta. So we'll be studying about this also. So starting with phylum Porifera. Porifera, these are the porous animals. The word Porifera is derived from porous, which means pore, and fur is bearing. So animals bearing the pores are called Porifera. They are mostly found in sea water. They may be cylindrical, vase-like or irregular in shape. Most interesting thing about them is they cannot move, as they are fixed to the bottom of a pond or a sea. Examples are Sponginella and Cycon. So these are very beautiful organisms. They are marine. You can find them in sea water. Next one is Coelenterata. We also call it Cnidaria. Phylum Cnidaria. They are hollow animals. It is derived from a word koilos, which means hollow, and enterios means gut. Other day I told you the meaning of gut: gastrointestinal tract, or in simple words, it's a long tube that starts at the mouth and ends at anus. Okay, so they have got hollow gut. They are mostly found in sea water. They are very beautiful animals. They have hollow tube-like body, but they have got only one opening, that is mouth. They don't have anus. So taking off food and removing the waste, all this are done by this mouth only, the single opening. They either float on water or they can stick to the rocks under the water. Now let us see the examples. So here you can see the jellyfish, hydra, sea anemone and some other common examples of Cnidaria. These are also very, very beautiful. Then comes phylum Platyhelminthes, which is also known as flatworms. It is derived from 2 words, combination of 2 words, platy, which means flat, and helminth, always it is worm. So flat worms. They are generally parasitic. Parasitic means they consume the food prepared by somebody else. So they live on or inside the body of other animals, even humans also. They are small, soft, flattened worms without a body cavity. Just like the previous one, they have got only one opening in the body with which they take in food, and also they excrete the waste materials. Example, if you see, this is the tapeworm. Then we have got the liver fluke, planaria. Okay, this is also a kind of flatworm. There are many types of flatworms. So here you can see. So still we are in worms only. Next one is phylum Nemathelminthes. We also commonly know this phylum as roundworms. The word is taken from two words. Nematos means thread and helminth is worm. So threadworm or roundworm. They are found in fresh and seawater. They are also found in soil. They have got soft body, cylindrical, you can see here, and segmented. Okay, so here, unlike the previous ones, they have got mouth at one end through which they take the food, and anus at the other end through which waste is excreted. So at one end it has got the mouth and the other end it has got anus. Now here examples are hookworms. Okay, so just like you can see this structure here, hookworm, and you have got the pinworms. These are also parasites. They are found in man. And eelworm, this is found in potato plants. Okay, now I'll show you here. This is the human digestive system. So here you can see the small intestine and large intestine. So they are found inside this. Okay, this is the internal structure of an intestine. So these are the ones, pinworm in human intestine. Next is Annelida, segmented worms. This is derived from annulus, which means little ring, and idios, which means shape. So their shape is of rings. So if you keep few rings together, so the shape which you get, that is segmented shape. They have soft body, cylindrical and bilaterally symmetrical body. Bilaterally means having divisible into symmetrical halves. That means if you divide them into two halves, both the halves will be same. They are found in fresh water and seawater also. They have a mouth and an anus, and they have got well defined digestive system. The best example here is earthworm. You have seen earthworm. They are also known as farmer's friend. Then this is also very common in Sikkim here, leech. Okay, they are also parasites, external parasites. They suck the blood, okay, from animals including humans. So these are the members of phylum Annelida, or the segmented worms. Now comes Arthropoda, animals with jointed legs. Arthropoda is derived from the word arthrome. Two words are there, arthrome, which means joint, and podus is foot. So animals with jointed foot. Their body is segmented, bilaterally symmetrical. That means they can be divided into two equal halves with jointed limbs. Okay, most of the organisms have three pairs of legs. Their body is divided into head, thorax and abdomen. If you want to see the examples, here you can see. Now this phylum Arthropoda, as I told you in the beginning only, that they are divided into 4 subgroups. Okay, so these are the 4 subgroups: Crustacea, Myriapoda, Arachnida and Insecta. So very fast we'll be discussing about all these 4 subgroups. It is not there in your book, but it is important to know. Beginning with Crustacea. So they have got the hard shell. Okay, they have 2 pairs of antennae. Okay, and examples are prawn, crab. Here you can see prawn, lobster and crayfish. So all these are the members of subgroup Crustacea. Next subgroup is Myriapoda. Media means 10,000. Podus is foot, you know. So these animals are segmented, okay, and they may have many legs, from 20 pairs to 200 pairs, and they have got antenna also in their head. And these animals are harmful as their bite is poisonous. Not all, but some. So looking at this, you can say these are poisonous ones, and we call them centipede. And this you are very much familiar with. All these are called millipede. Now is the season, you can see this millipedes on the roads or in your houses. Okay, so all these are the members of Mediapoda subgroup. The next subgroup of Arthropoda is Arachnida, all the spiders. Okay, so these animals have fused head and thorax. Head and neck region is together, they are fused. They have got 4 pairs of legs. Here you can see 1 2 3 4, and here 1 2 3 4. They live mostly in terrestrial habitats. Now examples you can see, all these are the members of Arachnida subgroup. Spider, it's very common in our houses. Then scorpion, you must have seen. This is mite, and this is tick. Now the last one, Insecta. They are terrestrial. They may live in fresh water also, but here their body is divided into head, thorax, and abdomen. Okay, now they may have 3 pairs of legs, some may have 2 pairs of wings, or else they may have 1 pair of wing. They may not have wings also, but they'll be having a pair of antenna which comes out from their head. Now these are plenty around us. You can see the house flies, butterfly, silverfish, grasshopper, mosquito, ant, locust, cockroaches, and honeybee. So there are many around us. Okay, all these belong to the subgroup Insecta. So now we have finished Arthropoda phylum. Next one is phylum Mulaska. These are the animals with shell. Their body is very soft, so it is protected by shells, thin shells. They are found in sea water, fresh water, or they may be found on land as well. Their body is soft and unsegmented. That means segments are not there, and their body, since it is soft, it is protected by a shell. They have got soft muscular foot which helps them in locomotion. Now examples you see: snails, oysters, clams, octopus, squid, and cuttlefish. So this was phylum Mollusca, the soft body animal which is protected by a thin shell. Then comes phylum Echinodermata. These animals have got the spiny skin. It is derived from 2 words, echinos, which means hedgehog. Hedgehog, you know, it's a small brown animal with the spines, and derma meaning skin. So animals with the spiny skin, they are called echinoderms. They are marine animals. That means most of the animals you will see them in the sea only. They have sharp spines all over their body. Now they have got mouth as well as anus. Mouth is on the lower side and anus is on the upper side of the body. Now let us see the examples. So starfish, brittle star, sea cucumber, and sea urchin. Okay, so these also, they look very beautiful. So if you watch National Geographic and Discovery channels, you can see them. So with this This chapter comes to an end. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay positive. Have a great day. Thank you.